So hello guys, with the name of God Ram Ram, we are going to solve this problem, which is Palindromic Subarray Sum. So we are just a two-line problem statement, but still many people could not solve it. You have to find the maximum sum subarray. Don't think you can apply Kadane's algorithm because that subarray should be palindrome. So basically, they are telling you that consider all the palindromic subarrays and find a subarray whose sum is maximum. This is the question.
Hi everyone, this is Yashasvi. I am a third year college student and I've recently cracked Google internship. I did a step internship in this summer, which is 2025, but I got a PPI and I'll be returning again in 2026 as a SUI intern at Google.
Now the nice thing about this problem is that even AI could not solve this problem. Okay, so this problem is not difficult, but due to some reasons, AI could not solve this problem. But you can use your human brain and you can solve it easily. Okay, so why AI could not solve this problem? I suspect that the data sets for Manacher's algorithm and Manacher's algorithm manipulation are not there in most of the AI models. That's why. Okay, but if you have even a little bit idea of Manacher's algorithm, you can just do it immediately. Okay, so what they are asking you, maximum Subarray sum. So how do we solve the problems which are based on maximum Subarray sum? Hmm. If I give you any array, you know how to find the maximum subarray sum using Kadane's algorithm, right? But here you want that subarray to be a palindrome as well. So let's consider one based indexing. Okay, something like that. So 5, 4, 5, 1, 8, 9, 10, 11. What is the maximum palindromic subarray sum in this array? I will open the Google chat for you people, and you guys have to tell me in the Google chat that what is the maximum palindromic subarray sum in this array. Okay, the array is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So what is the maximum palindromic subarray sum? Which subarray has the maximum sum in this array? And that subarray should also be a palindrome at the same time. Do you know the meaning of palindrome? Palindrome means if something looks same. If let's say there is a string ABA, this is a palindrome because if you reverse it, it will again be ABA. Similarly, an array can also be a palindrome and some subarrays can also be palindromes. So if I open the Google chat, can you people tell me which is the subarray which is a palindrome as well as that subarray has the maximum sum? So I have opened the Google chat for you intelligent brilliant people. Tell me which subarray in this array has palindromic sum. 545. Okay, okay, okay. So 545 is good palindromic subarray, right? So that is the answer. Now, what is the brute force solution for this problem? Like before coming to this session, I did not think about the brute force. So we can generate all the subarrays in O of n square. But I don't think we can check whether a subarray is palindrome or not in O of 1. That is not possible, right? Oh, yeah, it is possible. See, a simple brute force is O of n cube. What is the O of n cube brute force algorithm? Like, okay, let's go line wise. I know most of the people are advanced here, but let's go line wise. Let's make a proper document for this one. I hope the document opens up as quickly as possible. Open up, Babaji. Open up. Okay. Nice. So this problem is LC Weekly 509 Q4 by Kumar K. Ha 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 ha. Link of the problem is this one. Okay, and this is the document link. You guys can open it up. All the codes and everything is going to come here only. Today for some reason all the websites are working slow for me. So this is the document for you. Congratulations, 69 people in the meeting. Congratulations. I knew कि तुम सब लोग ये काम तो कर ही लोगे सही से. So great job. So as there are 69 people in the meeting, what is the brute force O of n square solution, O of n cube solution? Do you know that? O of n cube means 3 times for loop, right? So iterate all subarrays for each subarray which is from I to j. For each subarray from I to j, Again check whether it is a palindrome or not. If it is a palindrome, then check its sum. Like this, we will try to find out which subarray has the maximum palindromic sum. But guys, there is a O of n square optimization 1, which is subarray DP. We have covered this in our course, and this is a rather standard thing. What do we do? DPIJ. What will DPIJ do? We will create a dynamic programming table using bottom up. If DPIJ true means everything from I to J is a palindrome. And if DPIJ false means it is not a palindrome. So you will pre-calculate this in, it takes O of n square time to pre-calculate it. O of n square time to pre-calculate it. So guys, just pre-calculate this. Whenever DPIJ equal to true, calculate sum of I to J using prefix sum array, or maintain a running sum for prefix for I to J. That's it guys, it is like basic stuff. So do you understand n squared solution? Let's not spend much time on that. What is the n squared solution? The n squared solution is that for each subarray you will immediately know whether this is a palindrome or not. Okay, so we will be creating a dynamic programming array like this. If you don't know these things, then complete my prerequisite course with acqna.in. So all this is done and you guys understand these things. It is not a difficult job. Now guys, we have to go to the main solution. Okay, so the final optimization is Manacher's algorithm. So this should come instantly in your brain whenever you see palindromic subarray things or palindromic substrings thing, related things. Now the problem is that the exact code which you need to use in the question is not available on the internet. So it does take some effort. What does Manacher's algorithm do? Today I will tell you what is Manacher's algorithm is doing. We will treat it like a black box. We will treat Manacher's algorithm like a black box. So we will understand what it does, but we will not try to memorize its code. Okay. So Manacher was a great guy. Okay. He used to think about coding and algorithms. Okay. He was not wasting time on WhatsApp and Instagram and YouTube. He was doing the coding work daily with full focus. And that's why he was able to develop Manacher's algorithm. You got the point? And we are not able to do any such type of things because our mind is hijacked by social media and by AI. So we can never reach the greatness of Manacher and Dijkstra. You got the point? So you understood the story of Manacher? He was born in 1900s only. Okay. So Sir Manacher told something. He told, what did he say? He said that in O of one time I can tell you something sublime. What did he mean to say? He's saying given any string, let's say we take a string A B C B C B A. For this index I, we can find out what is the largest odd length palindrome possible. For any index I, we can figure out what is the largest odd length palindrome. D of odd of I you can find out. What can you find out? Ha ha ha. What is the meaning of D of odd of I? Largest palindrome whose middle character is I. So D of odd of I will tell you the size of the largest palindrome whose middle character is B, and he is saying you can find it in O of one time. Such a brilliant guy. How did he do it? We don't know, but he did it. मैनेकर भाई साहब ये कह रहे हैं कि कोई भी इंडेक्स आई पर वो आपको एक चीज बताने को तैयार है. क्या बताने को तैयार है? वो बताने को तैयार है कि सबसे बड़ा पैलिंड्रोम कौन सा है जिसके बीच में बी आता है. ये वाला बी आता है, आइथ कैरेक्टर वाला. सो इफ आई ओपन द गूगल चैट गाइस, कैन यू टेल मी द लार्जेस्ट पैलिंड्रोम whose middle character is this B? I opened the Google chat. Use your brain and tell me which is the largest palindrome whose middle character is this B. This B. सब लोग गलत गलत आंसर लिख रहे हैं. The largest guy whose the largest palindrome whose middle character is this B is this one, guys. B C B C B. If you go right from here and left from here, okay, sorry. I myself did a mistake. B C B A. No. Wait. B C B A. You guys were writing the correct answer. Good job, guys. D odd of I is A B C B C B A. This is the largest palindrome. This is the largest palindrome such that ith character is the at the middle of that palindrome. Okay, clear? So what is the output of D odd of I? D odd of I only calculates the right length. What is the right length? 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you can use your common sense and figure out that the actual palindrome length will be 4 into 2 minus 1. You are a big grown up guy or girl. So don't ask me why did I multiply 4 by 2 and why did I subtract 1. This much brain God has given to you. So I leave it up to God. सब रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी मैं थोड़ी दूंगा. भगवान की भी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी है. आपको इतना अच्छा दिमाग दिया है तो ये मुझे आपको समझाने की जरूरत नहीं है. ओके, सो डी ऑड ऑफ आई इज 4. 4 मतलब कि ये जो भी सबसे बड़ा पैलिंड्रोम आ रहा है ना, सच दैट आई इज द मिडल गाय, इसकी हाफ लेंथ कितनी होगी? हम सिर्फ हाफ लेंथ ही स्टोर करते हैं. हम बहुत इनोसेंट लोग हैं. हम पूरी लेंथ स्टोर नहीं करेंगे. हाफ लेंथ पूरी चाहिए तो डबल कर लो भाई. डबल करके 1 माइनस कर लो. समझे? क्लियर? So this thing you can calculate in O of one time. How can we calculate in O of one time? मैनेकर को पूछिए, उन्होंने एल्गोरिथम निकाला था, उनको पूछिए. ठीक है, अब समझ गए? दैट्स व्हाट वी कॉल एज अ ब्लैक बॉक्स. हमारे पास एग्जाम कॉन्टेस्ट में टाइम नहीं है कि हम ये सोचे कि उसने O of 1 में कैसे किया. उसने O of 1 में किया, उसका कोड छाप लीजिए and calculate D of odd of I. Okay, so Manacher's algorithm is being treated as a black box, and for each value I you can figure out the largest palindrome centered around the index I. So guys, this solves the problem. You can run the same algorithm on our integer array and you will always know for each index I, you will always know that for each index I which is the largest size subarray. Okay, I will ask you guys one question and you guys have to answer me that question as well. Manacher's algorithm can also tell you total number of palindromes in the array, total number of palindromic subarrays in an array. How is it possible? Suppose this is the index I. If D odd of I is 4, what does this mean? This means if you take this as the center, this much part is a palindrome. But guys, if this much part is a palindrome, it means that this green part is also a palindrome. This green part is also a palindrome. This green part is also a palindrome, and this was the largest part palindrome centered around index I, where I is coming at the middle place as the odd frequency guy. Okay, you can feel it, right? So for each I, you can just count how many palindromes were getting generated if ith guy was at the middle. If you do it for each I from 1 to n, you will end up finding the total number of palindromes in the array. Total number of palindromic subarrays in the array. You just need to take the summation of d odd of I from I 1 to n. d odd I 4 है, मतलब यहाँ पर चार पैलिंड्रोम निकल ही रहे. 1 2 3 4. जो राइट में आया लेफ्ट में भी तो पैदा हो गया ना, सेंटर्ड अराउंड I. So guys, react with emojis if you understand that Manachers can also tell you the total number of palindromes in the array in O of n time if you take the sum of d of odd of I from I equal to 1 to n. But at the same time, it tells you the largest palindrome also for any index I. It tells you the largest possible palindrome centered at index I. Okay. Now my question to you is, if you are at index I, someone tells you that d odd of I is 4. You know that this is the largest palindromic subarray index, largest palindromic subarray centered at index I. Okay. My question is, how is this algorithm helping you to solve this question? You wanted to know the maximum sum of a subarray, which is palindrome. But this algorithm is only for a given index I. It is telling you the largest size palindrome, not the largest sum palindrome. So how can this algorithm help you? I've opened the Google chat and tell me, how does this algorithm helps you solve the problem? This algorithm is only telling you the largest size palindrome centered around index I. Congratulations emojis for Karthik Sharma. All elements are positive. So the largest subarray will have the largest sum. That's why it is always optimal for any index I. Try to find out the largest size palindromic subarray centered at around index I. Because all elements of the array are positive, right? It means all elements of the array are positive, right? So you don't need to check the smaller palindromes like this was also palindrome, this also, this also. Fortunately, no need to check any of them. Only check the largest palindrome centered at around index I because the largest one will have the maximum sum. Do this thing for each index I and your job is done, problem is solved. Okay, clear? We can determine the index with size. Yeah. Okay, sum will always increase because elements are positive. Intelligent people I have in the meeting. But now the interesting thing starts. Okay, so guys, you know how to solve the problem if you have the Manacher's algorithm, right? What will you do for any index I? For any index I, you will find out d odd of I. Okay, let's say d odd of I is coming as 4. So you will find the left range and you will find the right range. Left to right is a palindrome. Largest possible palindrome it is. Left is what? Left is this index I minus 4 plus 1, something like that. Right is what? Uh, I plus 4 minus 1. Okay. How will you find the sum of the subarray from left to right? If someone asks you that this is an array, tell me the sum of numbers from left to right. Can you guys tell me how to find the sum of numbers from left to right in O of one time? By using prefix sums. If you don't know these things, then do the prerequisite course here of hashing prefix suffix. Okay. Now the problem, the the real thing starts now. I will tell you why the problem still exists. Okay. So before we go towards the code, I have written the code already. You guys can check my code. I am putting it in the. I will show you the source link, Manacher's algo. How did I do all this? Don't worry, I will show you. I'm not able to generate the link of the code, so how do I get it? Okay. Okay. So guys, now there is a problem. You know what is the problem? Problem is that Manacher bhai sahab ji, you cannot directly apply this algorithm. Now that's why cheater failed in the last question. Manacher sir only gave the algorithm for d odd of I. Manacher was a smart guy. He can only calculate, his algorithm can only calculate the largest palindrome centered around index I such that the length of that palindrome is odd. Why it will be odd? Because I is the middle character. So if there are 4 characters here, there will be 4 characters here also. So that's why we call it as d odd I. We can only calculate, we can do this algorithm only on odd length palindromes. We can do this algorithm only on odd length palindromes. Okay. So guys, write in the Google chat, only odd length palindromes can be calculated. Write this in the Google chat and indicate me that you understand that we only have currently the algorithm for odd length palindromes. Or just write odd length palindromes if you understand कि ये सब तामझाम हम सिर्फ odd length palindrome में ही कर सकते हैं. Write clearly odd like this. I will teach you how to write odd length palindromes. अब कोई बोलेगा कि मैनेकर भाई साहब ने इवन लेंथ पैलिंड्रोम के बारे में क्यों कुछ नहीं बोला. इसलिए कुछ नहीं बोला क्योंकि वो चाहते थे कि आप जैसे बच्चे खुद का भी दिमाग यूज करें. सब वो बता देंगे, तुमको पता है तुम दिमाग यूज नहीं करोगे, इसके लिए इवन लेंथ के बारे में उन्होंने कुछ भी नहीं बोला. ठीक है. अब क्योंकि उन्होंने कुछ नहीं बोला तो इसका आंसर बहुत इजी है, इसलिए वो बंदे ने कुछ नहीं बोला. मैं बताता हूं क्यों कुछ नहीं बोला, ध्यान से सुनना. व्हाट ही विल डू इज ए बी सी बी सी बी सी ए डी यू. लेट्स राइट डी टी यू के बहुत बच्चे हैं प्रोग्राम में. He will convert this string to this. He will push fake characters which don't have any meaning. Hash A, hash B, hash C, hash B, hash C. Guys, after and before each character, he will push a hash. So last में U के बाद hash. The updated string will have double characters now. Okay? Clear guys? Okay? ठीक है? And now the problem has been solved. If you just put hash after and before each character, something nice is happening. This is now index 2, this is now index 3. So you will be able to consider even length palindromes also now. Secretly, you will be able to consider even length palindromes also. Such a nice algorithm this is. So I will have to show you some even length palindrome, right? So let me show it to you. To convert it to index 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay? Okay, sir. Very happy, sir. Okay. You know, here you could never, if you did odd, like if this was your eye, then this would be the largest palindrome of size 3, right? Centered around this eye. And that would be the same thing. But here, now because I have introduced hash, I can try to calculate what? D of odd of 4. D of odd of 4 is nothing but some middle character between this, which we cannot see, which is the time pass character. Now what will happen when you try to calculate D of 4? It will end up considering this whole part. And D of odd of 4 will come out as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It will come out as 5. Now you can compress this 5 here. You can assume if your middle line was here, not in some character, in between some space, then the largest length would be this divided by 2. If this is an odd number divided by 2, 5 by 2, 2. So this 2, 2 into 2, 4 got considered. Right? Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant in the Google chat if you understand what is that guy doing. He is just introducing hash characters after and before. Now what happens is that even if you have the D odd algorithm, it will work for all the characters. But whenever you are doing this odd thing on the hash now, you are getting even size palindromes also now. Whatever answer you get, 5, you can decompress it in the original string divided by 2 and you will know what was the best even length palindrome there. Okay, clear? Now guys, how can we apply this algorithm in our question? Let's say this is our array. Can anyone in the Google chat tell me how should our new array look like? I will stay totally silent. I know my students have the brain. See, whatever new array we make, we should put the elements which should not affect the subarray sum. So ऐसे कौन से नंबर डालूं आगे पीछे कि subarray sum को भाई नुकसान ना हो और साथ में पैलिंड्रोम दिख भी जाए. मुझे बताओ कि फाइनल एरे इसका कैसा दिखेगा. What elements to insert at the back and the front so that odd algorithm ends up helping odd as well as even. बताओ फाइनल एरे कैसे दिखेगा. 0 5 0. Yeah. Who wrote it first? Congratulations emojis for Sahil and Priyanka and Shyam and Ganat, Tanesh and Uttam. Now listen. it looks like this: 0 5 0 4 0 3 0 2 0 3 0. नाउ गाइस, कैन एनीवन टेल व्हाई इज दिस सच अ? अच्छा, अब मैं तुम लोग पे छोड़ता हूं, मुझे बताओ कि ये करके हमको इतना फायदा क्यों हो गया, क्यों बहुत अच्छी बात है ये करके बहुत ज्यादा मजा आ गया, क्यों मजा आ गया? पहली बात तो ये, हनी सिंह का गाना नहीं गाना है. फर्स्ट थिंग इज दैट इट automatically solves the odd length palindrome problem. If let's say this was the odd length guy at index 3, it would consider this only 030, which is same as considering one element here. Okay, if the odd length was centered around 3, but it is not affecting the odd length sum also. It is going great. Even if the size is increased, it is not mattering because the extra numbers are zeros only. They will keep the largest sum the same. Even if the size is the largest as well, it is now handling the even length palindromes also. How? Now there is no even length palindrome here, but let's say this was 3 2 and let's say this was also 3. Okay, let's say this was also 3. So how would you consider this even length palindrome 3 3? Nothing. Just come at this 0 and apply the odd algorithm. What it would take? It would take 030 from here. It would take 030 from here. So 0303 would be our best odd length palindrome centered around 0, which is giving the sum 6, which is exactly same as this 3 3. Even length palindrome which is centered around nothing in the middle. So the same effect is been given by 030 as 3 3. So I hope you understand why did Manacher sir did not say anything about even length palindrome, because that thing you can do yourself using your own brain. You got the point? Okay. Congratulations emojis for Uttam Kumar Sharma. So guys, let's check the code. See, I will show you what I did. First of all, I wrote the basic Manacher algorithm code. You can check here. Okay, I'm just showing you the basics now. This is the document link. Open it up. So first guys, Manacher's algorithm, I wrote it for what? A string. Okay, like this we do, we call the Manacher algorithm, we do this, we one more time call it, we do this. Okay, now I start writing it for, now we write the Manacher algorithm one more time for now we write the Manacher algorithm for our array. So see, I've given the source link and Manacher's algorithm, ये अभी मैंने लिखा है, 1-2 घंटे पहले की बात होगी. तो सबसे पहले मैंने क्या किया, you can see I apply the Manacher algo. I create a new array. I put 0 in the start and the number, and then again 0 in the end. I create the prefix sum array over the new array. Now, guys, Manacher's algorithm has been calculated. Be smart, and in Manacher's algorithm, na push minus infinity and plus infinity at the start and the end. This is a nice detail. Please figure it out yourself. Okay, ये भी करना पड़ता है, थोड़ा पढ़ोगे समझ आएगा. अब ताकि स्टार्ट और एंड अच्छे से बंद हो पाए, क्योंकि अब देख लो Manacher में क्या हो रहा है. स्टार्ट में डॉलर डाला है, बीच में ये डाला है, तो जो भी आपकी स्ट्रिंग है, अपार्ट फ्रॉम पुटिंग द स्टार्स, अपार्ट फ्रॉम पुटिंग द हैश, स्टार्ट और एंड में कुछ अलग ही कैरेक्टर्स डालने पड़ेंगे जो कोई भी कैरेक्टर से मैच ना होता हो. मैंने माइनस इन्फिनिटी प्लस इन्फिनिटी डाल दिया, बिकॉज वी आर डीलिंग विद स्ट्रिंग्स, वी आर डीलिंग विद नॉट विद स्ट्रिंग्स बट विद इंटीजर एरेज. ओके, क्लियर? सो लुक हियर व्हाट इज हैपनिंग. सो गाइस, नाउ I am at index j. You have to understand this part clearly. Okay. So so this new array is u. This new array is what? U. So new array is indexing, I am going from 1 only because the 0th character is hash. The first character of this is my u array, index 0, index 1, index 2, like this, right? The first guy will be 0, second guy will also be 0. So I start my u array from index number 1 only. I don't need to start from here. Okay, there you don't need to start from here. So let me show you. Like, not starting from there is enough. Never need to start from there, because greatest length palindrome will never come from there. Okay, so I start directly from u equal to 1, which you can see here, j equal to 1, which is u of j, u of 1. So j is what? My index 1. लेफ्ट में मैं कितना जा सकता हूँ? लेफ्ट में I can go till p of I, which is the odd length, plus 1. And राइट में कितना जा सकता हूँ? plus p of I. वो p of I भी मैंने कैलकुलेट करके रखा है. I and j indices are getting synchronized as required, क्योंकि बस अब जो है सो है. ये जो I equal to 0 है ना, ये डायरेक्टली j equal to u of 1 का ही लेफ्ट राइट लेंथ स्टोर करता है. Like in that way only that has been created. Okay, so yeah, left right, prefix of right minus prefix of left minus 1, max answer, and the job is done. That's it. Clear? React with emojis if all understood in this very easy question to you.